Syria airstrikes. Prime Minister urges Tory MPs to take a stand. What's going on, guys? MaKaElectric. It is Wednesday, the 2nd of December, 2015. This is going to be a two-part video. Part one is going to be mostly my opinion of what I think is about to happen, Operation Blackjack. I mean, it's like they're following the exact script. And then part two will be the very real what's going on with World War III, post or pre-Operation Blackjack. I'm not sure. But let me give you this first link below. We got David Cameron has urged Tory MPs to take a stand on fighting terror on the eve of the vote to Parliament to authorize UK airstrikes in Syria. Okay, so the UK is going to vote shortly. By the time I have this video up, that might be over with. But to strike Syria. Now, why is this interesting? Operation Blackjack. Cameron makes a speech right at the beginning, just before nuclear weapons go off. Let me give you this. You talk about the script. Bombing ISIS in Syria would increase chance of terror attack on UK streets, experts warn. This from Express, no doubt, as depicted in Blackjack. I will put those links at the bottom. I cannot stress enough for everyone to go through that slideshow and compare it to current events. I believe that's what's going to happen. Just my opinion. We got this. Attack on US is just a matter of time. Now, in Operation Blackjack, you had the UK, Canada, United States, Mexico, I believe. Now they're saying an attack on the U.S. is just a matter of time. This from the Washington Times. Now, this was back November 14. Kind of old. But look at this. Did you see what happened yesterday? I mean, has anyone been watching this madness? Former Intel head says it's just a matter of time before Islamic State attacks U.S. The former Intel head, this December 1, 2015, they are telling us what's going to happen. Even Obama has come out and says we cannot stop, we can't stop this. I'll put a link to it. We got from Hawaii News Now. You know, speaking of Obama, I will not put boots on the ground in Syria. Really. U.S. sending more special ops troops to fight the Islamic State in Iraq and Syria. Put a link to that. How many is enough? Well, look at this. U.S. senators, I believe it's John McCain and Lindsey Graham, called for 100,000 troops to invade Syria. Really. Now you have to remember, go through Operation Blackjack. Who do we bomb? Nuclear weapons go off all over here. We bomb Iraq, Syria, and China. You know, I'm going to kind of exclude China from this video, but Iraq and Syria, there you go. In fact, speaking of Iraq, the next link, Iraq Shiite militants pledge to fight the United States forces if they are deployed. This from Reuters via Yahoo News 17 hours ago as I shoot this video. Look at this. Speaking of Iraq, former military chief rips Bush and Obama. He says the Iraq war helped create the Islamic State. This, 30 November 2015. NBC News, ISIS has 300 U.S. ambassadors on Twitter, report says. 300 people recruiting within... This is madness, people. It's like, wow. Senator Sessions releases bombshell list of refugees turned terrorist. Obama is furious. Of course he is. We are flying these people into the United States. Of course he's going to be mad. You know, this is an inside job, in my opinion. We are setting all this up. Meanwhile, southern border completely open. Nobody's worried about that. List of refugees turned terrorist. Put a link to it. Who would have thought? The Hill. Joint Chiefs Chairman says we have not contained ISIS. Obama gets up on TV last week talking about we're containing the situation. And the Joint Chiefs Chairman says, no, we're not. Are military members starting to turn on the Commander-in-Chief? You have to remember over the years how many high-up nuclear commanders and admirals and all these people that have been caught up in one sort of prostitution sting or drug operation or all these high-ups in the military replaced. Just Google search. I'm not going to link it. You can just do a Google search for how many high-ranking military members have been replaced under Barack Obama. It's going to be staggering. You're going to look what you find. So, more mix-up about to happen in the military? Is this an issue of gross government incompetence? Trust me, I wish it was. I wish I could make a video and just say, my government's just incompetent. They don't know what the hell they're doing. No. I believe, just my opinion, they know exactly what they're doing. Jericho Season 2, right at the beginning, they talked about how incompetent the government was. Nobody knew how to do anything, and we got attacked because nobody knew how. Look at this. John Kerry says we can defeat ISIL if we get our act together. You got your act together. What are you talking about? You know exactly what you're doing. This is a event to bring in the New World Order, to take the guns. They can do everything they want to do. The only thing we're missing is the event. And they have set the chessboard perfectly for the event to play out. Can anyone else see this? Go through Operation Blackjack slide by slide and compare it to current events. You're going to be alarmed at how closely it mimics current events, and that was written years ago. Please tell me your thoughts. Please rate this video. Please pass it around. Make this information viral. Make sure people know. When the attack happens in the United States, it will not be whoever the hell they're blaming it on. This will be an inside job. This is set up by the powers that be so that they can do what they truly want to do to this nation. Please tell me if you think I'm wrong. Years ago, tons of people calling me a fearmonger. I don't hear from those people anymore. That is freaking scary. Where did they go? How fearmongerish does it look now? Tell me your thoughts. You guys take care, stay safe. I'll see you on the next one.